Brian Cashman has spoke on Alex Verdugo playing over Jason Dominguez, and this is not looking good for Yankees fans, as it appears that the Yankees will continue to go with Verdugo over young star Jason Dominguez, and we're going to break all of it down. So what's up, guys? Welcome back to Yankees Digest. It's Chris here, and we're going to jump right into the video as we always do, because Brian Cashman recently spoke out discussing his decision to keep Alex Verdugo over Jason Dominguez while the Yankees make a playoff push. And I'll be honest, guys, this is looking terrible for Yankees fans, and it also is just making absolutely no sense. So let's just instantly take a look at all this, because I don't even know what's going on at this point. Now, Brian Cashman was asked about it and said, it just comes down to what's the best to help us win games. It's as simple as that. I think Verdugo is playing good baseball right now. He's much better than he had been. It just comes down to, is that the best route we can go? That's how we've got it set up currently. Okay, so it's the best chance to win. That is what's motivating Brian Cashman to decide on who should be starting in left field. So where's Jason Dominguez? Because it's not Verdugo. I understand Verdugo has been better. Part of the problem was the fact that he was allergic to his baseball gloves for the last 3 years, and since he came back, I actually made a video on it. It's just titled Bruh, and I mean, what a weird situation that is. That does not mean that since Verdugo's playing better, and he has been, I believe he's like 14 for 41 in his last 41 at-bats or something like that. He's got a good on-base percentage. He's playing way better than he's been playing all season long since he took the baseball gloves off and replaced them with ones that he's not allergic to. That does not mean that he's better for the Yankees than Jason Dominguez is. I understand some fans are mad that Jason Dominguez didn't throw the ball in time, but it was his first major league game in a very long time, coming off of multiple injuries. You know, I don't care. I don't care. People are acting like Jason Dominguez is Kyle Schwarber out in left field. He's not. He's a great outfielder when it comes to fielding the ball. He's got a great red light arm. It's not Verdugo's, but no one's is. Verdugo is one of the best arms in baseball. His best aspect of his game is the fact that he's a massive red light in the outfield. But it's left field. It's replaceable. Dominguez, yeah, maybe not the same arm as Verdugo, but good enough to play left field, the position where you need the least amount of a throwing arm to get home. That is the last spot in the outfield. Center field and right field, you need the red light more than left field. But nope. We're sticking Verdugo out in left field, which makes no sense. It never made sense all season long, but whatever. Now Dominguez, who should be there, is sitting in Double-A playing phenomenal baseball because he's amazing. Now, since this happened, as we mentioned, it came down to giving the Yankees the best chance to win right now. And I wanted to show this again because they believe Verdugo in left field gives them the best chance. Jason Dominguez hit a 105-mile-per-hour, 413-foot home run last night. The Yankees' top-ranked prospect, as mentioned by MLB Pipeline, has at least 2 hits in 10 of his past 16 games for the AAA team, meaning, don't you think he'd be ready to get out of Scranton Wilkes-Barre? But no, not according to the Yankees. They don't care that Jason Dominguez is playing this well. And Cashman said that Verdugo's experience has nothing to do with this, meaning this is not a choice based off the fact that, well, Verdugo has been here before. No, it has nothing to do with that. I genuinely, at this point, have no clue how Brian Cashman thinks that Verdugo is the better option if it has nothing to do with experience. If Cashman said, hey, look, Verdugo's been here before, he's experienced, we want to roll with that going into the postseason, instead of taking a guy in Dominguez who's only played a handful of MLB games in his career and throwing him right into the fire. If he said that, I would still disagree, but I would respect the decision so much more. And this is also not supposed to be me bashing Alex Verdugo. As I've said, he has been better, and I'm happy for Verdugo. I like his energy that he brings to the team. It's nothing anti-Verdugo. It's just me and every other Yankee fan out there being very pro Jason Dominguez. We're wondering where the Martian is at. We want him. He is supposed to be a superstar player, and we're not bringing him up for a guy who's a free agent in a few months. That makes no sense. Why are you going with a guy who you're not even going to bring back next season. Verdugo's not coming back. The Yankees are going to move forward with Dominguez, one would assume, unless Brian Cashman is just that bad at his job. The Yankees are becoming the Dallas Cowboys in every sense of the word, and in this process, they have decided to continue to make weird decisions with an owner who makes weird decisions, a general manager who makes weird decisions. I don't understand what the hell is going on with the Yankees, but it just makes no sense. Now, taking a look at Verdugo's numbers, they're not that good. Are they bad per se? Well, kind of. They're not good. They're not good. They're not good. Look at this. On-base percentage under 300. 56 RBIs in the year, 11 home runs for Verdugo. Fine, whatever. That's not bad. He's 28 years old. Maybe he'll improve a little bit more. 120 hits all season long. Not great. And 510 at-bats, not great. An OPS plus of 83. The league average is 100, so he's well below that. The man, the slugging percentage is at 359. On-base plus slugging, you're hanging out in the 600s. It's just not good enough when you have a guy who's nicknamed the Martian because of how absurd his talent is. The Yankees used all their international free agency money on Dominguez when he was 16 years old. I think we all expected him to come up and be in the MLB at 20 years old. He's now, 23, 22? Still nowhere to be found, hanging out in AAA, showing that he's a future superstar, but nope. Now, I will say, coming off the torn UCL, coming off an oblique injury, maybe there's some sense of thinking, well, we're keeping him healthy. We're not going to push him too hard so he has to deal with nagging oblique or elbow injuries for the next few years because that would obviously suck. So there's that going for them. I'll say that is the one saving grace of this, is that Dominguez's health this season has been the biggest question mark, and because of that, you don't really want to rush him in and accidentally mess his career up. But still, the Yankees need help. They need to be better. This is not a team that feels good enough to win the World Series. And is it because of their batting? No, not right now. It has nothing really to do with their outfielding at all. Verdugo's fine at the end of a lineup. I just think that Dominguez is better at baseball, so I'd rather him be here for obvious reasons. The pitching is the real problem, and this is not the video to really talk about the pitching because we've talked about the pitching so much on this channel, and we're going to keep doing it forever. So we're going to keep doing that, but obviously not the point of this video. The problem is the Yankees are not getting the most out of their team because they have not brought Jasson Dominguez up to the major leagues, despite the fact that he's clearly ready. He's clearly going to be one of the best players in baseball once he gets a groove going in the major leagues, and I just can't wait to see it. But unfortunately, looks like I'm going to have to wait anyway till 2025. Woohoo! Awesome. Great. Can't wait to see that. Phenomenal. Great. Great job. Great job, Brian Cashman. Once again, you have done nothing to help Aaron Judge. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. Guys, subscribe, like, post notifications. Have a great day. Go Yankees.